I went to school in San Francisco. That is true. I went to San Francisco State and I studied international relations. And then I ended up, kind of by accident, I ended up working at the UN for about 20 years. And then I tested positive for HIV in 1992. And that
Hmm.
sent my life off the rails completely.
How
And
scary was that?
very scary because it was before we had treatment.
Mhm.
And it was, San Francisco was so hard hit. And so I was very aware of the pandemic, but I had never seen a woman with HIV.
Mm.
So it was a terrifying challenge to go through, to put it mildly. But I started working with the organization, and the woman who ran it, she immediately saw that I had interest in international stuff. And she said, there's a couple of organizations. I'm going to try and guide you towards some of that stuff. And that's how I ended up working for the UN, because I was put on the board of one of the UN programs. And then I complained a lot and made a stink. So they hired me, I guess. So I was actually the first openly positive person to work at UNAIDS, which is a cross agency program to sort of focus the work on HIV for the whole UN system. And I know that on the other end of the USAID closing and all of that money going away and the money not going to the UN, people are already dying. And it makes me so angry.